Yo, oh yeah, hey. Hey, this debut, the smoker section. Your boy Kodaq, finna go get Cash Doll right now. It's super lit.
Let me tell you a little something about me. I'm a boss bitch, straight up out the 313. Yeah. The only thing on my mind is getting rich. I go hard on the nigga and a bitch, like run me my money.
It's your boy Kodaq. This is the smoker section. I'm here with my girl Cash Doll, fresh out the plane from Detroit. What's good? How you doing? You great. You look amazing. You look real fleeky right now, real sauced up. You got it. Look, let's look at everything. You got the major keys on your chest. You got the what's this watch right here?
Hublot.
Hublot.
Yeah.
I can't even spell Hublot. That's what. How many O's in that? 2?
1. Yeah.
It's
H-U.
It's Hugh.
Yeah.
That's above my pay. That's above my pay grade. But look, so we're here with Cash Doll, fresh off Detroit. So let's jump straight into it. A few nights ago, you had a big night.
Oh man.
A big night.
That was crazy.
Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, your hometown.
Man.
One of the biggest artists out right now. Brought you on the biggest tour of the summer with one of the biggest rap legends ever.
Eminem came out. I was a part of that.
You was a part of that.
Crazy.
So explain that to me, because that is what the internet is talking about right now. Is that and a few more things involving you and Drake. We will start with that.
All right. Well, what you want to know?
Well, how did that feel? It's kind of like winning the Super Bowl in your hometown.
Yeah, it was crazy because first you gotta know, like, I just think Drake is very smart. You know, like who he picked and how he went about it. Because I'm one of the most loved people at home. Mm-hmm. I'm the queen of 213. For real. So, I'm like I'm most loved and most hated. You know, so that's just gonna get him talking. The haters gonna talk and the love gonna talk too. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I just feel like he's dope. Like he's dope. He always been my favorite artist. You know, and I hit him because I knew he was coming. And I told my friend a long time ago, I told her that I was going to introduce her to him on her birthday. I just said that. Like, I'm going to be the one to introduce you to Drake because that's going to be my friend. I ain't going to know him. And
you claimed the friendship in advance.
I claimed it.
You spoke it.
Sure enough, her birthday came up and she was like, you said you're going to let me meet Drake on my birthday and he'll be here tomorrow. No, he'll be here in 2 days. So I was like, let me DM him. So I goes to my DM because he followed me on social media already.
Oh, man.
So I goes to my DM and I'm like, what the fuck? Drake told me happy birthday and didn't nobody tell me? So,
when is your birthday?
March 14th.
Oh, okay.
So, when I go to click on his name, I seen that he told me happy birthday in March.
And you curved him.
I didn't know.
She curved Drake.
No, don't do that. No, I didn't. Never
She didn't curve Drake.
No, I didn't. But it was so crazy. So I'm going off on all my friends like, you didn't tell me Drake DM me? How come you didn't? Everybody, I'm not your friend anymore. Y'all bad friends. I'm just tripping. So I wrote him back like, oh my God, thank you, this and that, and he was just like, I just thought you ain't fuck with the kid. I'm like, stupid. Yes, I fuck with you because I love Drake. Yeah. And we were just kicking it in the DM, just back and forth. And he was like, well, yeah, I can give you passes. He like, I prefer you to open up and give you like 15 minutes right before I come on the call. I was like,
you just want to pass
what? Are you stupid? So I start screaming. I was excited. I'm kicking around, jumping. I'm doing cartwheels in the middle of the street. I'm just acting up.
I believe it.
So we exchanged numbers, and then we were just texting, and it all fell in place. Mm-hmm. We was at a casino the night before. And
people said your Snapchat was lit.
It was real.
Because they had the most Snapchat reciting lyrics to your songs.
Yeah.
It was a real situation. So that brings me to my next question. So people are saying there's a rumor out right now that the relationship is going to extend past that one show, that he's actually thinking of signing you to the OVO.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about all that?
I mean, we can speak into existence.
We can speak that. I mean, you already said Drake was going to be your friend.
We can speak that into existence.
Because I think most artists that Drake hops on, like that he messes with, that he gives that cosign, it's kind of like strapping a rocket to the back.
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't either.
I ain't about to talk about it. We can speak into existence.
Let's speak that. Out there. Speak that into existence.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, the XXL list came out this past summer.
Yeah.
Had a bunch of great artists on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, I'm not sure the rules about XXL freshman list, but I think it has to be before your first album. So I think you're still eligible for it. So that's something you're shooting for in 2017?
If it happens, it happens. That's not nothing that's just like on my bucket list. Like,
yeah.
I gotta find the right words to say certain
things. It's not something that you're really looking for, and if it happens,
because if it happens,
because there's a lot of people that's been on that list that's kind of been.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
I ain't really like, yes, that is my goal. Mm. No.
Okay. So who would you say is one of your favorite artists off that list?
Who was on that list?
Kodak Black.
Oh yeah,
Yachty.
Kodak Black and
Uzi.
Herb.
Yeah. Lar, Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Kodak, he crazy.
He is?
Yeah.
Kodak is amazing.
I like him.
I like Kodak too.
Kodak Black.
Oh.
You too. But I like Kodak. I like Kodak Black. I like Lil Uzi. I like Herb.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, next question. So, what do you think? Because being a female in rap is kind of different from being males. It's kind of a male-dominated industry right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got Nicki Minaj. Well, before this year, you had Nicki Minaj and everybody else that's currently rapping. Because you look at award shows, she's the one getting all the awards. Mm-hmm. Why do you think it's so hard for females to break into the rap industry?
I just think that girls are always against each other.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I mean, what's for you is for you, and what's for you is for you. Everybody should focus on themselves and come together. Like, women empowerment. People talk that, but they don't live it. Like, I have not seen none of them reach out and try to bring other females up with them. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just, you get it on your own. I don't respect. I'm not gonna be like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like that. I don't know. And then I guess, everybody look to that one artist and try to be like her. They should just try to be themselves.
Yeah, I see that from you because I was looking at your Twitter earlier today, and your bio is one line, but it's fix your crown or something like that. Fix your crown. So it's something.
Fix your crown, darling, and keep winning. Like,
exactly.
Yes.
So I feel that female empowerment vibe from you.
I love empowering women. Like, my whole squad is beautiful women.
I see. They're in here. They deep.
All of them, like from my makeup artist, my best friend, to my assistants, to everybody. It's just, I love it. We all can eat.
Yeah.
I just feel like we can eat together. Why everybody ain't stingy?
Okay. So cool. Let's talk about your music. What you got new coming out? Because I know you got to be hitting play on a bunch of stuff right now. You got all the eyes on you.
Yeah. See, really, I'm getting out of a situation to where I can put out music. But I
label situation?
Yeah. So I do have I'm loaded. I'm already loaded.
I got them. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. I got some bangers.
Yeah.
So I already got them loaded, but I'm going to still work and stuff like that. And I should be dropping something in October for sure.
Also, back to Drizzy. Could we see a Drake feature in the future? Or do we have to, can we speak that into existence?
No, we speak that into existence.
Drake feature. Drake feature. Say it with me, James. Drake feature.
Yeah. That'd be hard, right?
That would be hard. Because you see what he did to songs like My Way and Versace.
Everything he got on.
Just shoot straight up.
You got every song he got on.
Okay, cool.
You got the Midas touch.
The Midas touch.
Mm-hmm.
He did say that too.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about movies real quick. Suicide Squad just came out. DC film.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say if you could have any superpower? What would it be?
If I could have any superpower?
Any superpower.
Any. I don't know. That's a crazy question. If I could have any superpower.
Mm-hmm. Because I think about it all the time. I'd be a mind reader. I tell people to give me their money. You know that?
You'll be a mind reader.
Yeah, tell people give me their money. Run the money.
What mean?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I'll probably be able to disappear.
Disappear? That would be pretty handy.
Because when I be in the mall and when I be places, I be needing to disappear from.
I know.
Especially when I'm looking crazy. You know how sometimes you come out looking crazy?
I don't believe you looking crazy.
Yes.
I don't believe it.
I got my days.
It's very few. It's 365 days a year. Probably maybe 2 or 3.
Probably like 100.
I don't believe it.
Watch my Snapchat.
Your people be going crazy over your Snapchat though.
I don't know. People just like my natural look.
They like you.
Like I look crazy.
They like KASH DOLL.
They fuck with the kid.
That's
dope,
They fuck
right?
with Kaka.
You know Kaka women.
I saw that.
You know Kaka women.
I saw somebody tried to set a shot at you. It was like, you know Kaka women. Okay, so look, got to go into a different realm. So, the state of Michigan has been under a lot of scrutiny for the stuff going on in Flint. Yeah. What's your opinion on stuff like that and the racial tension in America right now?
Man, it's sick. It's just stuff that we have to deal with, and I just learned how to deal with certain things. Just like you gotta learn how to deal with stuff that you don't like, every day. I gotta learn how to deal with haters and critics and seeing that type of shit. I don't even like watching the news. I don't like watching TV. I don't like seeing all that stuff. It's depressing. You know, I just pray on it and I just move forward. Because I believe in God and I know everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? And whatever's going on, either it's the devil or if it is God's work, everything is happening for a reason. So I just pray and I'm just trying to stay focused. I ain't gonna let that take me off track. You know what I mean? I'm not with the shit.
Yeah.
I'm not with that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not with the shits, but not them shits.
Yeah, not the negative shit.
Not that negative shits. And
Not
I
that
just really
negative
try
shit.
to keep my mind clear, you know what I mean? And focus on positivity. So I just pray on that all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, and I donated to Flint and stuff. So
Because you're an amazing person.
Yeah,
Beautiful spirit.
I try.
It's cool. It's cool. So I believe you as a person, you and your music and everything that you've been through and everything that you're doing right now, you're an inspiration. And you also find inspiration, like right now in the Olympics with people like Simone Biles, Simone Manuels, Gabby Douglas. You see girls like that winning and putting on. So do you consider yourself a role models for younger girls that are in doing whatever and want to do music?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't consider, they do. You know, they look up to me. They tell me I'm their role model. I never wanted to be a role model. I just wanted to make music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if I was going to be a role model, I have to be cautious about everything. I don't want it. I want to live my life freely. You only live one time.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to walk around worried about how I don't need to say bitch. I like saying bitch.
That's a
what
nice
mean?
word.
I like saying fuck that shit. You know? So if I'm going to be a role model and I feel like I am, I have to watch that. So I don't want to consider myself a role model. They do though. But obviously they see something in me that they see in themselves. You know, especially girls from my city that look up to me. They watch me come from ground up. You know, they watch me work at Little Caesars, Best Buy, you know, to dancing, to hosting, to modeling, to rapping.
Yeah.
To where they feel like they got a way out. That's fine. But I'm not telling you, look, do what I did. You know, I ain't going to do that.
Yeah.
Because I got a crazy way of saying stuff. But I have little sisters, and I try to lead them by example.
And I bet they look up to you.
Yeah.
Because you got. Oh.
I go out of town, she driving my G-Wagon.
Somebody said they saw one of your cars, and I was looking at your name on Twitter. Somebody said they saw one of your cars here, like a while ago. It probably wasn't because you just flew in.
I don't know.
Probably wasn't.
No.
Somebody trying to be like you.
It's a lot. It's a lot of that now. We got a lot of fugazis now. Yeah. Don't do that.
So you just mentioned your past. You said you used to dance. So was that something that you wanted to do? Like, is that something
that I had to do?
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you know you wanted to be a rapper? Like,
I always knew I wanted to be a rapper. I used to write poems in high school. Yeah, I used to write poems. I used to rap in front of the crowd, walking home and all that. So I always knew I wanted to be a rapper. I just never thought I could be Cash Doll. I just thought, you know, that was something I knew how to do, and maybe I'll be a writer or something.
Okay.
But when I danced, you know, that gave me the confidence. They gave me that.
So that's how you started to open up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you weren't shy.
I was never shy. Like, I was hero queen. I won prom queen, class, you know, popular and all that. I was still in that. But as far as, like, rapping, standing in front of... I was standing in front of 15,000 fucking people the other day. Do you fucking not know that? Oh, that shit was crazy.
It was crazy? Speak on it. Speak on it.
No, it was so crazy.
People.
Listen, I walked out. Y'all should have heard it. It was just... the noise. Gave me the spirit fingers.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy. Like, I felt like I was living my dream the other day.
You said on Twitter you thought you were dreaming. Like you were
woke up the next day like, hey, Ken, did I really perform at Drake concert last night?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, bitch. And I was like, oh, show me footage.
I need proof.
I need proof.
So were you able to link up with Eminem, or was that somebody you've already had contact with?
No, nah. I ain't got contact with him. Well, I knew that he was going to come out, mind you, because I hung out with Drake at the casino the night before. So he was telling me, I'm like, man, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And when it happened, I was just like, hell no.
It's amazing feeling.
It was amazing. Like, it wasn't noise at that point no more. It was a feeling like it was shaking in there, like in that arena. It was shaking. Like, they went so crazy. That was amazing.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're going to start to bring it in. But look, Hip Hop Awards, October, I think it's October, September. You're going to be there. And I don't mean be there as in like in the crowd. You know, they have that Hip Hop Awards when you got to get down on that mic. So, Cypher, Cash Doll, putting on for Detroit. What's up?
Maybe.
Plead the fifth. the 5th. So we gotta stay tuned. We gotta stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
So if you weren't rapping, what would you be doing?
Being a bad bitch.
That's
Making money, an entrepreneur. Well, I'm still an entrepreneur now.
You are.
So I just be.
You want to plug your business?
You want to know what I be doing for real?
No, yeah, tell them.
Winning.
Winning.
That's right. Winning.
Major key alert. You feel me?
See it.
Bag secured alert. We doing a big dog.
You see it.
What is that? You gotta. What is that?
Chanel.
Chanel.
Yeah.
That's also above my pay grade. Kash Doll is making me look real bad right now.
No, I'm not. Don't do that. You invited me here.
I did,
Exactly.
and I'm glad you came.
I appreciate you for
Because you are a gorgeous woman. You lit up the building as soon as you hopped out.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you for having me.
This is Smoker Section. I'm your boy Kodaq. This is Kash Doll. What's
Smoking section.
Smoker Section?
Smoking.
Smoker Section.
Uh-huh.
What's your social media?
Kash Doll.
Cash with a cash with a K.
But look, if you want to get to me quicker, you can go Google thatbitch.net and I'll pop up.
Is that true story?
Yep. Do it.
I got to turn my Wi-Fi on.
Oh, okay.
But no, you know we can't DM you because you're not going to see it until, when was March? Like 3 months ago?
Oh, don't do that. Oh, you better not.
I'm sorry.
You better
I'm going to try to
not.
DM you when I get home.
Okay.
I'm going to say hello with a little smiley face emoji.
Okay.
Kash Doll, Kodaq. This is the Smoker Section. Appreciate you.